Hi, I'm Kyle from the support team, and in this video we'll be covering the attendance real-time view dashboard. So just as you would a report, you can find in the left-hand side column. All you need to do then is left click and drag to the right side. Once it's selected, you can configure it just as you would a report through the properties. There won't be a date range on the dashboard due to it being live data, so there's no need for a date range. You can then select your employee range, same as the reports. You just click the pin and tick which bits you want, so certain groupings, certain employees, etc. Under the bonnet section, so this is where you set the refresh rate of the dashboard. So if it's set to 0 minutes, it will only refresh every time you reopen the dashboard. Anything over that, it will automatically refresh. So for 1 minute, it will refresh every 1 minute. Once you've done all your settings, all you need to do is click save, then run it as you would a report. Once it's open, so the first part is the key metrics. So this gives you basically a breakdown of everyone in the report. So it's got how many are scheduled to work, how many are expected to work, how many are missing, how many have not arrived yet, authorized absence, sickness absence, long-term sick, holiday, and working on a rest day. You've then got your grouping breakdown. So for example, at the moment we've got the department, so we've got stores. It then gives you the key metrics for each grouping. This can be changed up here on the top right. All you need to do is click on parameters, then this grouping section, change this to the new grouping that you want. So for example, we could do site, submit that, then that gives you a breakdown of the key metrics for each grouping that you've selected. So we've got the Birmingham, Liverpool and Manchester site. So obviously then it's broken down, so there's 2 people for Manchester, 1 for Liverpool, 1 for Birmingham out of the total 4. You've then got your employee breakdown. So this will give you your grouping based on what you selected in the parameters, what shift they're set to work for, the planned start time, so for 2 o'clock for Jessica, then it'll give you the name, what time they actually did end up clocking in, so it'll use the first clocking time for the day, if they had any planned absences, so for example holiday, sickness, anything like that. And if they were late, this goes off the first clocking time, so if this actual start time is later than the planned start time, they will come up here as late. In the parameters, you can also change what is defined as a holiday, authorized, and sickness category. So all you need to do is change the drop down and then select which absence category is the authorized. So it would usually be the authorized. You can click multiple as well if you'd like to include multiple absence categories. So this basically means it will include it in these key metrics. So you could have multiple in here or just the one. Same for holiday, you select the holiday generally, and sickness, you'd select sickness generally. Then once you're done with those settings, all you need to do is submit. If the dashboard is set to a 0-minute refresh time, you'll need to close and reopen the dashboard to have the data refresh. So you'll then need to right click here, click close, and then rerun the dashboard. Then the data will refresh. This will also refresh even if there is a refresh time set. So even if you set it to 2 minutes, it will refresh manually if you do want to do that, or it will update after 2 minutes. These dashboards can also be cast to a big screen. So you could have, for example, just office staff cast to a big screen. So you could see who's in, if anyone's planned to be absent, if they were late, or if they're even in yet. This is obviously live, so it'll update live on the big screen. So say you had a TV in an office environment, you could also have it for things like first aiders on site, fire marshals, for example. So you could see obviously who's in those groupings. It's done just the same as a report, so obviously you just change the appearance to the grouping. So say there's a fire marshal grouping, you just have it for that and then only include them on the dashboard, just in the properties through appearance as such. Then once you change your settings, all you need to do is save and then rerun the dashboard. So you'll need to close it and then rerun it, and it'll all be updated. That's all with the attendance real-time view dashboard. Thank you for watching.